So let's start to look how to use the Vlookup with an if condition in Excel. So let's look at this scenario here. I have here fruit, and if I buy a certain quantity here, let's say 10 quantity, I will get a discount depending on the fruit I buy. If I have below 10, in that case, I will have no discount at all. So let's start to look how we can do this. We're going to use here the Vlookup and the if statement for that. So for the Vlookup, we're basically getting the row number, and the if statement will get the column number. But let's look and start with the Vlookup. So we're going to say here Vlookup, and then I'm going to select here the Formula Builder button. So it will open up a tab, and in here we get a visual. We have here the lookup value, which is the apple, and then we have here the table array, and the table array is basically the data here where I will extract the specific value. So once I have this, I have here the column index number, and the column index number would be depending on our discount. If we have a quantity of 10, we get the discount column. If we have below that, we have no discount. And this is column 1, this is column 2, and this is column 3. In our case, we have right now a quantity of 10, so we get the discounted column, which is column number 3. Once we're done with that, I'm going to say false to confirm that this is a exact match. We don't want to have any range lookup. Let's click here on done. Let's close that, and you can see we get a 5% discount, which is correct. However, if I say here this is 9, the discount is still here because we have hard-coded the column number. So if I click here on the Formula Builder again, let's change that and change this to number 2. It should now change as well. Of course, this is not a practical way. We have to play around with column 2 and 3. So what I want to do is I want to automate this function. And we're going to do it in this area here. I'm going to say equal. I'm going to use the if statement, which basically helps us to check if a quantity is below 10, change it to column 2, or else, if it's above 10, get column number 3. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to click here again on the Formula Builder to get here the tab. You can see here the logical test. The logical test is basically whatever this value, if this is smaller than the required value for the discount, in this case 10 pieces, then what I want to do is I want to get here the value of the no discount column. Else I will get, if it's 10 or more, in that case I get column number 3, which is the discounted column. Confirm this, and now let's close that, and you can see it starts to work. It says column number 2. If I say here 15 pieces, it gives column number 3. So what I want to do now is match this in here. So I'm going to grab all these codes, escape button, go in here, and then we're going to open up the Formula Builder and remove the number 2, put in the whole formula here, make sure we have removed the equal sign because that's not allowed in this Formula Builder. So we only have the if statement formula. Click on done, and let's test. So let's put this here on 4, and you can see it now changes nicely. If I change it to another item, let's put in kiwi. 4, there's 0 items, or no discount, and then if I say quantity of 10, we get a 3% discount, which is correct.